earth elements are essential to modern industries, from small magnets to electric vehicles and even fighter jets. Now that China, the dominant supplier, has decided to restrict exports, Germany's auto industry is in a state of panic. But this isn't just a supply issue, it's a warning sign of broader shocks threatening the global industrial order.
Reuters reported on June 9 that Germany's auto industry is in full-blown panic due to China's rare earth export restrictions. Frank Eckardt, CEO of German magnet manufacturer MagnoSphere, said, "The entire automotive industry is in panic. They're willing to pay any price to get supply." From 2021 to 2023, carmakers suffered from a global chip shortage. Despite that lesson, many failed to secure backup sources for other critical components. Now, with rare earths under control, the supply chain is again under immense pressure. The problem is clear: China dominates this market. It controls about 70% of rare earth mining, 85% of refining, and 90% of magnet production globally. Electric vehicles use about 0.5 kilograms of rare earths per car. Internal combustion vehicles use about half that, while Western automakers and tech firms have been working to develop magnets with little or no rare earth content. None have scaled up production or lowered costs enough to compete. Some German and US plants have already shut down. US-based company Niron has raised over $250 million from GM, Stellantis, and Magna to produce rare earth-free magnets. But even they are still planning to open their production plant by 2029. Years away from mass production. Benjamin Krieger, Secretary General of CLEPA, said that some parts factories have already halted operations. He warned, this problem will eventually affect everyone. And this issue isn't limited to the civilian sector. Critical military equipment like the F-35 fighter jet relies heavily on rare earths such as samarium, which China produces entirely. The U.S. once planned to build 2 domestic samarium facilities under the Biden administration, but both projects were scrapped due to poor market viability. This leaves the U.S. fully dependent on Chinese supply for key military systems. Meanwhile, at the second U.S.-China trade talks held in London, the two sides reportedly discussed mutual rollbacks, China's rare earth export curbs and U.S. tech export restrictions. But no concrete agreement has been announced yet.
Rare earths are not just minerals, they are strategic assets tied to technology, economy, and national security. The question of who controls the supply chain could shake the foundation of global industries. And today, the world is witnessing that fragile reality unfold in real time.